What's going on, guys? DIY Dale back at it again. Today we are over at the barn, aka one of the loafing sheds they call it, and this is on our property. There's multiple rotted posts, and I'm going to start taking care of them. So I'm going to show you guys what we have going on. As you can see here, over time, this 6x6 post, I have these temporary supports here so I can lop it off, but I want to show you exactly what we're going to do and what happened. So over the years, water and erosion came by and started flowing underneath, and all this ground got saturated. And as you can see here, this entire post is rotted. It's not even really holding anything up. I could shake it. But just in case, I wanted to put these temporary supports up, which will hold everything above it up. And I'm going to start taking my backhoe here, dig out around it. And the goal is, where it stops splitting and it's nice and solid, we're going to lop this off. And then we're going to actually create a notch. And when we notch it, we'll take this off, and we're going to marry a new 6x6, which I have over there drying out a little bit. We're going to marry a 6x6 post to it. We're going to put it in the ground. Once I lag screw these together, then we're going to pour concrete around it so we know it's going to be solid at the footer base. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully this is a decent video to show you exactly how to fix this, and it's not actually too hard if you got a backhoe. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, back to it. And what I've thought about is, just to make it easier for me to dig this hole, and this isn't supporting anything. As you guys can see here, it's shaking. I'm gonna find a solid point. I'm gonna use my rafter square, and I just wanna make lines all the way around. And this is gonna be where we lop it off. That is going to be a good solid starting point. So I'm going to get my circular saw. We're going to work around this, and then we'll finish off the little bit that's left inside, probably with my reciprocating saw. With a 6x6, there's always going to be a little bit of space that your blade from your circular saw just can't hit. So I want to get a clean cut. We do have pressure on this, so we just want to be careful. And there it is. See that break free? Take the backhoe. We're gonna start digging this out, see what we got. All right, guys, we got the hole dug, got the old post out. As you can see, it was, I don't know, let me grab a tape. Yeah, it was about 36 inches in the ground. In Ohio, that is roughly the frost line. So, well, it's below it. I'm just going to clean this hole out a little bit with the shovels. After that, we're going to start notching this top post and you know, see what the length of the new post needs to be with 36 inches in, and then obviously up to where our cutting point is. You know, as the ground freezes, so it expands and contracts, it'll lift it, and we don't want that. All right, guys, now this is where I'm gonna notch it, and I actually want my through bolts to go this way because we're gonna actually put doors on this eventually. So I don't want the through bolts sticking out, but I want them on the inside so it looks cleaner. This is a 6x6. True dimension is gonna be 5.5. So half of that is 2 3/4. So I will mark this, then I'll bring the camera over here so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, as you guys can see here, we're gonna go cut the new 4x4 post. We're gonna notch it in, then we're gonna lag it, okay? Okay guys, based on how far we cut that rotted post up, we only need 7.5 feet on this new 6x6. So first, I'm gonna work my way around it, just like we did over there. And then, you know, we'll take my reciprocating saw and just lop off that little bit that's left over. Now there's just going to be a little bit left in here. We'll just lop it off. And that's it. Okay guys, I just literally drew this out just like that post over there. And I have my dad, AKA we call him Pops, helping me rotate this. So Dad, let's rotate this to show everybody. Rotate it back that way. Yep. We'll bring it. All right, you guys see that? So we're gonna circular saw just like we did. And we'll use the reciprocating saw to lop it off. Okay guys, I feel like an idiot because I should have showed you this method. I am confident in a lot of my cuts, unless I'm doing, you know, some finished carpentry. But you can use this square as a guide to keep your cut exactly perfect. Okay guys, so I dropped the post in, and as you can see here, it's married up perfectly. Now, I just got to run off block, which is where we notched it out. I'm just using this to kind of tap things up. Now, as you can see here, that needs to be squared up and true. It's because we got to knock it down at the lower end. We're just gonna have to clear some dirt out of there, but once we square this up, I'm gonna show you the next step. Hey guys, I'm gonna use these ledger locks. These are 5 inches. What I wanna do is, I'm actually gonna drive them through, and I just wanna be able to, that's gonna just hold it up from dropping. Once I get these in, just to prevent it from dropping, then I'm gonna put my lag screws in, so just hang tight. You see how I drew that in? Now it's got a good pivot point. It's hanging, so it's not going to drop. We can take this clamp off now at this point. No. Hey guys, these are 6 1/4 through locks, they're called. It actually replaces a through bolt. I'm gonna drive this through. and it'll suck through on the other side. Actually, this one is a better representation because it has the washer. So check it out. So as this is coming through, you put this lock on the other side and watch it draw it in. Those replace carriage bolts. Now we're going to backfill the hole just with some dirt and concrete.